If you've been getting critical and fatal errors on your website, this video is going to help you identify and resolve them. Hello, my name is Roger and I am with SagaPixel. If you're working with a WordPress website, it's very common when you're running updates to either PHP, your theme, or your plugins that you might run into a critical or fatal error. Oftentimes, when WordPress presents you with this, it doesn't give you any additional information as to why you're getting this error. So in this tutorial, we're going to go over how to turn on the debugger tool, as well as identify the issue and potentially resolve it.
Typically something like this will take about 1 to 2 hours to fix and will probably run in the range of about $100 to $200 to get resolved. So here I am on one of our client sites. We have to update the PHP, and I know for a fact that when we run this update, we're going to be faced with a critical error. So this would be a great opportunity to show you how to resolve that. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go into the cPanel here, and I'm going to update the PHP, and we're basically going to just simulate what's going to, or what would happen here when you get that critical error. So I'm going to update the PHP to 8.0 and give that a second. All right, so if we come back to the website here and refresh, you're going to see here that we have a critical error. So this is probably what you're seeing now. So the first thing we're going to do is go into the file manager in your cPanel. And that's right back up here behind the PHP settings. To get to here, basically you just log into your hosting account, and there should be a button on your dashboard that says cPanel or cPanel admin. Just go ahead and click that, and it should take you to here. From here, what we're going to do is just search in the search bar, search for file manager, and we're going to go in there. Your website typically will be in the public HTML file here. If not, you'll see possibly your domain name in this folder. Just go ahead and double click that, and then from there you will see all the WordPress files. So the one that we're looking for is the WP config, and we don't have to download this and edit this in an editor. We're just editing one line, so we're just going to right click, edit, go ahead and edit, and we're going to scroll down, and there should be a line that says right here, define WP debug, and it should be by default set to false. And what we're going to do is switch that to true. Click Save Changes, and now if we go back to the website and we refresh, we're going to see more information about why we're getting this error. So here it looks like it's an issue with MySQL, something with the database. I happen to know what this is. There should be an extension that we have to add here for PHP. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this really quick and look into this. All right, so here I am back in the PHP extensions. And as I suspect, it's likely this extension right here. This is usually an issue. For some reason, when you switch from 7.2 to 8.0, this one extension gets unticked. So I'm just going to go ahead and tick that back on. And if we go back to the website, hopefully we should see this being fixed. Okay, so we're not getting that fatal error anymore related to the database. But as you can see now, we also are getting other issues, specifically with plugins, with the master slider. And maybe some other items here. So again, I'm going to pause this video and look into some of these items and come back. All right, so I spent some time getting the plugins and themes and everything updated. Specifically, in this case, it would happen to be some issue with some of these extensions for Tatsu. And now that I've got them all updated, coming back to the front end here, if we refresh, everything's looking good. We're working again, no issues. And as you can see here, we are on 8.0. And everything is working as expected. So again, after you're finished with this, you do want to obviously come into the WP config file here and turn that debug off, because you might still see some other messages there, and it'll get rid of all of those throughout the site. And that's pretty much it. Again, typically this is going to be about 1 to 2 hours worth of work, and you're probably looking about $100 to $200 worth to cover those fixed costs. All right, thank you very much. Take care.
What?